Josh! Josh! Hold on! What? Hold on!
Be prepared. Know the weather conditions along your route. Always have a set of gloves, winter hat, ice scraper, and hand warmers. Always be sure the steps and catwalk are free from snow and ice. All mirrors, lights, and windows are also free of snow and ice. Maintain at least a half tank of fuel and have plenty of winter-rated windshield washer fluid.
Over the past few days.
Ice and snow falling off cars and trucks, and tonight one Vermont family is sharing their experience to warn others about the dangers. Yeah, you had a flinch, didn't you? This driver was on Route 117 in Essex this morning, and you can see the ice come off the red truck, slamming into their windshield. The family tells us no one was hurt. The windshield was smashed in. Vermont State Police say they did respond to this scene to assist.
These procedures will help protect you and others on the roadway. Don't use cruise control when driving in wintry conditions. Even roads that look clear can have sudden slippery spots. Using your brake on these spots will deactivate cruise control, possibly causing you to lose control of your vehicle.
A driver learned a scary lesson today when his car spun off a bridge in Owatonna.
Take a look at this smashed pickup truck. This happened just before 9 this morning on Interstate 35 southbound near Owatonna. Aaron Hassanzadeh explains a mistake the State Patrol says the driver made just before the crash.
This mangled black pickup spun off the interstate near Owatonna Tuesday morning, tumbling over the guardrail off of this bridge and landing near the train tracks. The State Patrol says the driver was using cruise control at the time, something the agency doesn't recommend using in the winter.
Watch your RPMs when going uphill. Do whatever you can to keep them down, which will help prevent torque. Too much torque will increase your chances of spinning out and losing control of your truck. Each state has a winter vehicle restriction plan that they follow during snow, ice storms. Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and New York State upload their plans storm by storm. Pennsylvania, however, has a nice chart for your reference. Most states have a similar plan of action. Your safety is our top priority. This is a quick reference of the Pennsylvania Weather Event Vehicle Restriction Plan. Please take a moment to review. Drivers frequently ask questions. Will we still get paid if our routes get canceled due to snow? Yes, you will be paid your 13 bonus hours for the day. Will snow scrapers, windshield guards, shovels be provided? Scrapers and shovels, yes. Will our trucks be plugged in when it drops below freezing? Not at this time. Do the drivers need to add the fuel additive, or is that done by a professional? Drivers can add it, but be cautious of overuse. We will have lead drivers checking regularly. Will we have chains for the tires? Not at this time. Over 70% of nation's roads are located in snowy regions. Nearly 70% of the U.S. population lives in these snowy regions. Snow and ice reduce pavement friction and maneuverability, causing slower speeds and an increased crash risk. Freeway speeds are reduced by 5 to 40% in heavy snow. Heavy snow and sleet reduce visibility. Each year, 24% of weather-related vehicle crashes occur on snowy, slushy or icy pavement and 15% happen during snowfall or sleet. Over 1,300 people are killed and more than 116,800 people are injured in vehicle crashes on snowy, slushy or icy pavement each year.
To tell you what the outside air conditions are. Truckers who don't anticipate and adjust for the driving conditions they're in sometimes find themselves in bad situations like an accident or an incident.
Winter weather conditions has its own set of issues, such as visibility, reduced traction, and increased stopping distance. Following distance should be between 8 to 12 seconds so that you have time to stop. Adjust your speed according to the conditions and visibility. When you're climbing hills, stay in the right lane. Don't travel on the right shoulder or cross over what's known as the fog line. That's an emergency lane and there could be stopped vehicles over there. Driving too fast in certain conditions, such as when there's water on the road, can cause hydroplaning. Or if it's icy out, you could jackknife, especially when you're crossing over bridges or overpasses. Headlight safety is something else to keep in mind. Whenever there's oncoming traffic, utilize your low beams. If it's dark outside, use your high beams until there's oncoming traffic to give yourself as much vision as possible.
Speed control is an excellent way to manage winter driving conditions. Remember that you have one chance to go too fast and a lot of chances to go too slow.
Oftentimes when visibility is low, especially in fog and snow, we simply follow the taillights ahead of us. The problem with this is that those lights could lead you off the road or into danger. Make sure to pay attention to what's going on around those lights and that you're not just following them blindly.
Oh my god!
Oof, there goes another one.
Oh shh!
Oh, see, he got safe. He got safe.
Look, there goes another one.
Oh
my god, there was a car right there! No. The car was right there!
No.
The car was right there!
Look, there's another one, bro. Oh my freaking hell.
Shit!
No.
They're coming!
See how bad there's another car. Look, they got out.
Oh.
Dude, they all need to evacuate. They all need to get out.
No, they just moving right there. Kids, come!
Dude, they should call. They should call.
Maintain a safe following distance. 8 to 12 seconds. Make sure to leave plenty of room between you and the vehicle in front of you. A good rule of thumb is to leave almost a quarter mile between you and the vehicle in front of you while it is snowing. This way, if for any reason they suddenly brake or skid, you will have plenty of time to react. Slowly move over if needed, careful not to jerk the steering wheel. Here are some tips for winter driving in the city. When driving in a city, it may feel like you have made a wrong turn onto a NASCAR racetrack. Know for certain you will be tailgated, cut off, honked at, flipped off and blinded by high beams in your mirror. In addition to inattentive drivers, you will inevitably come across the person who likes to brake check trucks. Through all this, remain professional and calm and slow down to create distance between you and the problem drivers. This is always important, but even more so in the winter. The winter brings new obstacles, challenges and increased stopping distances in inclement weather. In addition to all this, you must constantly watch for and obey road signs. There are more weight-restricted routes and low bridges in cities than anywhere else. Anytime there is inclement weather, the roads in a city become slicker, have more obstacles and hazards. Slow down to give yourself more time to maneuver and stop safely.
We got a semi-truck. He's stuck under the bridge, but it's not the bridge. He doesn't have traction. And there comes the help right there. Yeah, I think he stopped at the traffic light. Then when he wanted to go, he couldn't, his tires were spinning. Roads are really bad here. It's compacted snow turned to ice.
During the winter months, accumulation of snow and ice may reduce the marked clearance height of bridges and overpasses. Be especially vigilant when approaching these hazards. If unsure, get out and check how thick the packed snow or ice is, and if in doubt, don't go, find an alternative route if possible. Along with contending with the possibility of lower clearance heights, snowplows, and possibly ongoing precipitation, you must also deal with lane markings that may now be invisible. This is when you must be most attentive to your surroundings, speed, and visible signs. Although it is always important to have smooth starts, braking and lane changes, it is even more important in the winter.
Spring storms in Wyoming mean rapidly changing weather and road conditions that set the stage for Thursday's multi-vehicle pileups on Interstate 80. Eastbound lanes were completely blocked by 45 vehicles in the largest of 3 chain reaction crashes near the Harriman Road exit.
The amount of vehicles and motorists that were involved in that pileup, it is going to be an extensive amount of time before the official crash report is completed.
Fortunately, no one was killed, although 27 people were taken to the hospital. Blizzard conditions, speed, and following too close were to blame.
An exact cause, we don't have specific vehicles or individuals yet, but the main contributing factor that is being investigated right now is traveling too fast for the conditions of the road and then losing control of the vehicle.
Variable speed limits were lowered to 45 miles per hour prior to the crashes. The Wyoming Highway Patrol urges travelers to use caution in changing weather conditions.
If the variable speed limits are lowered, they're lowered for a reason. You might not be in bad conditions where you see the speed reduced, but you probably will be coming up to them shortly.
Multiple agencies on scene from Laramie and Albany counties credit joint training for a smooth response.
Very successful in locating injured people, extricating them from their vehicles, getting them treatment, and then transported to the hospital. So hats off definitely to all the agencies that were involved and responded to this event.
Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow and always buckle up. This is Doug McGee reporting.